petition today, my lord.
Hmm?
It eviction matter, my lord.
Hmm.
In fact, the notice was affixed on 2nd of November, my lord, giving us 7 days time, my lord. So, my lord, can it be taken up today, my lord?
Today. Okay, try to bring it.
Lordship.
May it please your lordship. May it please your lordship. With the consent of the other side, my lord, I beg to mention item number 8 for adjournment, my lord. On
Eight.
behalf, yes, my lord, on behalf of Mr. S.K. Talukdar, Corporation Department, my lord. And it be adjourned for a week, my lord. And
Today is for pressing instruction, right?
my lord. Can it be after a week, my lord? And even though, my lord, Mr. S. Banik, the petitioner, has requested me that there is an interim order, my lord, it may be continued.
Okay. MS SK Bhatt.
ST Bucks, my lord.
ST.
ST Bucks,
ST Bhatt. Learned Counsel appearing for Mr. SK Talukdar.
my lord.
Learned Standing Counsel Corporation Department has paid for listing of the case after a week in order to obtain instruction, obtain and place the instructions from as asked for by the order dated 19/10/2023. Also, it is submitted that consent has been taken from Mr. S. Banik, Learned Counsel for the petitioners to make the prayer. To stop the prayer is allowed, release the case after a week at the DDO. The interim order passed earlier should continue.
If you oblige, your lordship.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, I pray that this matter may be listed in motion tomorrow. My lord, the similar matter is, my lord, already been listed tomorrow, so this could come along with this matter. It was filed on 19/10.
May it please support, your lordship, I'm appearing, I beg to mention item number 6 on the daily list. I'm the counsel for the respondent number 2. With the consent of the other side, your lordship, the matter may be adjourned for the day. The lead counsel is overseas and there was a delay in his connecting flight.
Delay
There was a delay in one of the connecting flights. He was scheduled to arrive.
on the prayer of MS
Miss Das,
M. Das.
yes.
Learned Counsel for the respondent number 2.
Item number
case-
6.
Case is passed over for the day. It is submitted that consent has been taken to from the Learned Counsel for the petitioner to make their prayer.
May I actually mention for listing admission matter, my lord, next week, any date, my lord.
Hmm?
Admission matter, my lord, for listing, my lord, any date next week.
File over the data.
May please, your lordship. I pray for listing of a motion matter tomorrow, my lord. For cooperative matter, my lord.
Huh?
Motion matter tomorrow, my lord.
What is the subject matter?
It's a cooperative matter, my lord. The chairman of the director of cooperative society was directed to hold a special meeting, my lord, by this honorable court. He hold a special meeting, but without issuing notice to the board of directors, and thereafter, without quorum, no confidence motion was declared defeated, and thereafter, my lord, he was directed to accommodate charge. That order was challenged, my lord.
When the order was passed?
111, my lord. 111.
111
Yes,
next week then.
Monday, then Tuesday, my lord.
Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, Monday is closed, my lord.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention 2 cases for withdrawal.
When?
Tomorrow.
May it please, your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention a writ petition for listing for orders, lordship. Lordship, the matter pertains to a demarcation of a land, lordship. Lordship, it was last listed on 5/6/2023. After that, it was not listed.
Okay.
lordship. Next
Did
week,
you? Next week.
much obliged.
May please, your lordship. Lordship, with the consent of the other side, lordship, I beg to mention item number 11, lordship. Let it come up.
11.
Yes, lordship.
2014 matter.
Next week, lordship, any day.
Okay. On the prayer of MS B. Devi, Learned Counsel for the petition. What is the ground?
Actually, Mr. S. Sharma is supposed to argue the case. He has got some difficulties today, lordship.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that arguing counsel Mr. S. Sharma has some personal difficulty today and the case will be listed in the next week. It is submitted that consent has been taken from the land council for the respondents to make the prayer in view of the graph cited, the code. This is possible for the day, list the case in the next week.
Of last.
Daily list for admission, item number 1 to
On a date to be fixed by the office. Put together. Put together. Yes.
My lord, only in addition, my lord, the KJ clearance certificate, the way I submitted, private respondent number, who also submitted in the same way,
Same way, where from you are saying?
my lord.
Where from you are saying?
I have taken instruction yesterday, my lord, and it was been apprised, my lord, no any separate kind of certificate was,
There is a case pleaded by you
my lord.
because the complaint was that there is some discrepancy in the land documents of the that
That has been clarified.
Pokor,
Yes, my lord.
Pokor, the other.
Pokoroddin, my lord.
That is a complaint that was inquired into
Yes, my lord.
by through the circle officer or deputy commissioner, somebody like that. He submitted a report.
Yes.
That is regarding valuation. That was
Valuation
not
is
the
all
case
right.
pleaded that
Rupees above.
his specific case is that land clearance certificate was not
With the
given
online,
by you,
online submission.
right? Whether that is your case pleaded in the petition
My
now.
lord, my submission be recorded, my lord. Only that much.
Submission at the time of hearing, but that should have been pleaded.
My lord, because these things.
Because you have filed so many petitions.
My lord, first read petition I filed because.
Whatever,
Yes, my lord.
you have filed 3 petitions.
Yes, my lord.
But whether any statement that he did not submit any land clearance, land revenue clearance certificate.
My lord, that we came to know during pendency of the
That
case.
is different. And you should have been prompt.
My lord,
In a
even though,
tender matter, one who has to be prompt.
my lord, even though my lord, lordship,
After hearing was conducted,
my lord,
And as per the minute, the comparative statement, they have submitted, Fakhruddin has submitted.
submitted in the same way, whatever I
that we
had.
do not know now.
No specific form was issued, my.
No. It is by the Mojada, he has to certify
Yes, my.
that
Mo-
land revenue is up to date.
Yes, my lord. Mojadar has given to me also, my lord, but from the recorded bills, online was not submitted.
Online, offline.
Offline I have given.
And last condition in the tender,
Online basis.
Online as well as offline.
small mistake in a tender, highly competitive process
Plus, and I am more
becomes fatal.
higher than the private respondent.
Price is not the only criteria.
Lordship.
Okay.
Anyway, my
Proceed.
lord, my submission to be recorded.
Okay, I will record. Three or 3.1 of the 4. Get a renumber over. after the meeting of the departmental tender committee on 13/10/2022. Comma. The petitioner, comma, Bachu Dotto, submitted a complaint dated 23/12/2022 before the Director, Inland Water Transport, Assam. And the said complaint was received on 26/12/2022. Full stop. In the said complaint, comma, the petitioner, comma, Bachu Dotto, had alleged that the land valuation certificate submitted by the other petitioner, comma, Fakhruddin Borbia, along with his tender papers, comma, in respect of DAG number, in respect of the plot of land, comma, covered by DAG number 86, Roman, and Patta number 26, comma, Moza Khaipur, comma, Porgona Udarban, was not conformity with the zonal valuation of land fixed by the Revenue Department of the Government of Assam. So it was alleged that the valuation had been shown at a much higher rate than the rate of zonal valuation. Full stop. A complaint containing allegations of similar nature was also submitted by another participant bidder, VIZ, Khairul Islam Borbia, before the Director, Inland Water Transport, on 22/12/2022, comma, which was received at the office of the Director, Inland Water Transport, on 26/12/2022. The petitioner, Fakhruddin Barhuia, had also submitted a complaint before the Minister, Transport Department, alleging inter alia that despite submission of improper documents by the petitioner, Bachu Dotto, which was not in conformity with clause condition number 7 of the tender notice, the departmental tender committee had accepted both the bids of Bachu Dotto for the 2 ferry services, VIZ, Zatwan, Jatinga ferry service, and Rajnagar ferry service. Full stop. By lodging the complaint, the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Barhuia, had submitted that the bids of the participant bidder, bids of the petitioner, that's Bachu Dotto, should have been rejected as non-compliant. Full stop. Era. And the said complaint lodged by the petitioner, as Fakhruddin Barhuia, was forwarded to the office of the Director, Inland Water Transport in due course. Full stop. Era. On receipt of the complaint from the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Barhuia, by the Director, Inland Water Transport, the Director, Inland Water Transport, by a letter dated 26/11/2022, requested the Deputy Commissioner Kachar to look into the land documents submitted by the petitioner, as Bachu.top in respect of the bids for settlement of the two ferry services. That is one, Jopinga ferry service and Rajnagar ferry service. Full stop. By forwarding the complaint received from the petitioner as Fakhruddin Barbuya, the Director Inland Water Transport had requested thereby requested the Deputy Commissioner Kachar to submit a verification report on the land documents of Bachu or on the land documents of the petitioner, that's Bachu.top, for further necessary action. Full stop. The copies of the land documents of the petitioner, that's Bachu.top, were also forwarded with a letter dated 16/11/2020 to Supra. Okay. On receipt of the two complaints from the petitioner, that's Bachu.top, and the other participant bidder, that's Khairul Islam Barbuya, as regards the land documents submitted by the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Barbuya, the Director, Inland Water Transport, Assam, Assam, forwarded the said two complaints to TOO to the Deputy Commissioner Kachar by a letter dated 3/1/2023. Along with the complaints and the enclosures submitted therewith, with a request to inquire into the matter and to forward a report to the Director Inland Water Transport, Assam, for taking further necessary action on the complaint petitions. On the complaints submitted by the petitioner, there's Bachu.top and the other participant bidder, Khairul Islam Barbuya. Yeah, I got dictate for us, is it 4, 5, 6? At this stage, it is apposite to refer to the contents of the tender form as well as the terms and conditions incorporated in the tender document of the tender notice dated 18/7/2022. Full stop. As per the tender form, comma, a participant bidder had to submit the following land documents. Page 26 of WBC 833. Clause 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 to 8. As per clause 7 of the detailed terms and conditions of the tender notice for leasing out of ferry services for the financial year following 2022-2024, comma, a bidder had to submit a certificate in support of periodic patta land in his own name, page 28 also, within the district or the subdivision of the value not less than the bid stroke tender money from the deputy commissioner stroke additional deputy commissioner stroke other subdivisional officer of the district or other subdivision, or subdivisional officer within brackets civil of the subdivision concerned. Full stop. A bidder had to submit an up-to-date non-encumbrance certificate regarding the land under periodic patta from the DC stroke ADC stroke SDO Hodor stroke SDO civil of subdivision concerned. Full stop. In addition, comma, a bidder was also required to submit a land revenue clearance certificate from the concerned mojader. Full stop. It was specifically set forth that if there were more than one pattadar, comma, a no objection certificate from the co-pattadar had to be submitted. Full stop. The land documents and land valuation of a successful bidder against any ferry service would not be accepted in other ferry service if the valuation did not cover the total bid amount. Full stop. As per the tender notice, no, clause 2 thereof had laid down that the bidders had to submit the tender documents through e-procurement portal via online mode only, and with all requisite documents mentioned in the detailed terms and conditions of the tender notice. Full stop. As per clause 23, comma, the bidder had to participate through the online tender portal only. Full stop. Clause 24 had prescribed that the bids submitted would be opened only online through the e-procurement portal, and bidders and the participant bidders could attend the same by logging into the e-procurement portal. Full stop. By clause 25, comma, it was prescribed that the participant bidders were also required to submit hard copies of their tender documents, which were uploaded in the portal to the office of the respondent number executive engineer, comma, Inland Water Transport Division, Silchar. Full stop. It was clearly specified therein that the bid would be finalized only on the basis of the documents submitted on the online portal. That is what. Full stop. Where the allegations leveled by the petitioner, that's Bachu Dotto, as regards the land documents submitted by the petitioners, that's Fakhruddin Borbhuiyan, were inquired into by the Deputy Commissioner Kachar. Full stop. And an inquiry report was forwarded by the the Office of the Deputy Commissioner to the Director, Inland Water Transport from Assam by letter dated 18/2/2023. Full stop. From the letter dated 18/2/2023, it transfers that the matter was inquired by the Deputy Commissioner Kachar through the Executive Engineer, Inland Water Transport Division, Silsor, and the Circle Officer, Udarban Revenue Circle. Full stop. The the Deputy Commissioner Kachar, which is later dated 18/2/2023, had also forwarded the reports submitted by the Executive Engineer, Inland Water Transport Division, Silsor, and the Circle Officer, Udarban Revenue Circle, Kachar. Full stop. From the report dated from the letter stroke report dated 18/2/2023 of the Deputy Commissioner Silsor, Kachar, the report dated 4/2/2023 of the Executive Engineer, Inland Water Transport Division, Silsor, and the report dated 2/2/2023 of the Circle Officer, Udarban Revenue Circle, in the report, it has been stated that the petitioner, as Fakhruddin Barbhaiya, has a landed property, covered by measuring 1 bighah, 4 katha, 4 chatak, page 65, WBC 830, covered by Dag number 86, Roman end, second RS pattern number 26, at Village PH. What is PH? Village.
Maybe my lord,
Village. PH dash Udarban, Mauza Khaipur, part 2. And he purchased the said land by way of a registered sale deed number 273 dated 31/1/1993. Full stop. It has been further reported that the said lands is in possession of the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Barbhaiya. Full stop. The reports have also mentioned that the value of the land which the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Barbhaiya, had proposed has submitted is rupees 7,27,500. And as per the zonal valuation of the year 2021, comma, the zonal valuation of the land was fixed at rupees 6 lakh per bigha. Full stop. Well, where is the report as regards Bachu Doctor?
There's a review committee, my lord, the minute is there. This is
On,
filed by the
on.
affidavit of position and except
Uh,
4 at page 57, my lord, in 8323 to 2023, my lord.
Petition number?
This is petition number 8323.
And it's to page 57.
57.
Yes, ma'am. Both the, my lord, ferry services in decision, my lord, it is reflected. 1 and 2.
Only my notes, my lord. No other document is.
On review, my lord, it was detected, my lord, in Batudito. Failed to submit the land revenue clearance certificate.
No, no. Any forwarding of report as regards where is your land revenue receipt?
My lord, I have filed my additional affidavit, my lord.
Which case?
Last case, my lord.
Last case means
Yes, I'm giving, my lord.
In our.
after receipt of the reports, the departmental tender committee had decided to hold another meeting to evaluate the bids of the participant bidders in respect of the two ferry services, that is, Jati-1, Jatinga ferry service, and 2, Rajnagar ferry service, on 12/1/2023. A review meeting. The review meeting was held. The review meeting of the Departmental Tender Committee was held in the office, was held accordingly in the office of the Director, Inland Water Transport, Assam, on 12/1/2023. First off, the Departmental Standing Committee prepared a revised comparative statements in respect of the two ferry services.
Annexure.
No. The revised comparative statements prepared by the Executive Engineer, Inland Water Transport Division, Silchar, were placed before the Departmental Standing Committee, recording the comments as regards the responsiveness or otherwise of the bids of the participant bidders. Full stop. In the said review meeting of the Departmental Standing, in the said review meeting, the Departmental Standing Committee, after going through the bids of the 4 participant bidders, had found that
My certificate, Lordship, will see in the 1606 Annexure 3, page 34.
1 minute. Had, this time, found the technical bits of Fakhruddin Barhuia and Roman 2, Khairul Islam Barhuia, compliant to the terms and conditions of the tender notice. Full stop. The Departmental Standing Committee had found the bids of the other 2 bidders, that is Roman 1, Abdul Rahman Majumdar, and 2, Bachu Dotto, non-compliant to the terms and conditions of the tender notice stated so and so. First of, in the minutes of the Departmental Standing Committee. Meeting held on 12/1/2023, it was observed that the petitioner as Pachu Datta failed to submit a land revenue clearance certificate. Full stop. To what Honorable Zatinga Ferry Service. In respect of the Rajnagar Ferry Service, also, the Departmental Standing Committee had found the bids of the petitioner, that's Pachu Datta, and another participant bidder, that's Abdul Rahman Muzumdar, non-compliant to the terms and conditions of the tender notice stated so in. First up, the ground for non-acceptance of the bid of the petitioner, that's Pachu Datta, was similar in respect of Rajnagar Ferry Service, was similar to the ground of rejection of his bid in respect of Zatinga Ferry Service. Full stop. Para for ready reference, the excerpts of the minutes of the meeting of the departmental departmental tender committee, held on 12/1/2023, in respect of Zatinga Ferry Service and Rajnagar Ferry Service are extracted herein below for ready reference. Is 57, 58, B to B. As per the terms and when the terms and conditions of the tender notice stroke tender document and the tender form were the bid of the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Borhuia, and the document submitted by him along with his bid goes to indicate that he submitted. He had periodic patta land in his own name full stop. The bid value offered by the petitioner has Fakhruddin Borhuia for Jatinga ferry service for the two ferry services. VI did Jatinga ferry service and two Rajnagar ferry service are rupees 3,82,700 and rupees 3,44,700 respectively. Full stop. It thus indicates that he had offered a total of rupees 7,27,400 in seeking settlement of the two ferry services. Full stop. As per the land valuation report, submitted by the as reflected from the inquiry reports, Supra, which were based on the basis of zonal valuation of 2021, the land value of the periodic patta land offered by the petitioner as Fakhruddin Borhuia is rupees 7,27,500. Full stop. Thus, it cannot be said. Thus, the offered bid values, the total bid values offered by the petitioner as Fakhruddin Borhuia is lesser than the land value of his periodic patta land, and the same is found to be conformity with the condition. Same is found to have complied with the condition that the land documents and land valuation of a successful bidder against the ferry service should cover the total bid amount. Full stop. Mr. Borhuia, land counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that there is, insofar as the petitioner as Bachu Datta has submitted land revenue deposits salans, which is bids at the time of submission of the bids for the two ferry services on 9/8/2022. Full stop. By referring to the Chalan form dated 16/7/2022, Mr. Borhuia has strenuously urged that the petitioner, that's Bachu Datta, has owned land measuring
3 bigger land, man.
3 bighas.
Man.
Where from you are saying?
Page 34, man.
34. Of which
3 katha land.
Of
Three
which
katha.
petition?
Yes, my lord.
Where is your land valuation?
1606 BC, man.
Where is your land valuation?
Land valuation I have not done it.
Strenuously asked that
Land is three.
the petitioner, that's Bachu Doctor, had paid the land revenue in respect of the period of patta land he had offered while seeking settlement of the two ferry services. Full stop. He has further submitted that a land revenue clearance survey certificate was also submitted.
In the same manner, he has also submitted.
You have submitted
Yes,
on physical, somewhere it is said.
yes, yes, yes.
Where?
Offline, my lord.
Where?
Offline, my lord, it is been seen, my lord, on the affidavit from the government, my lord.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Page 53, appendix findings,
Ah.
53.
From the counter affidavit filed by the Director, Inland Water Transport Assam, it has emerged that the petitioner as Bachu Doctor has submitted hard copies of the land revenue clearance certificate in the office of the executive engineer. Inland Water Transport Division. Till short. Which is bid. Full stop. It has been categorically asserted in the said counter affidavit that the petitioner as Bachu Doctor did not submit the land revenue clearance certificate with his online bid, as mandated by clause 25 of the tender notice. Full stop. Counter affidavit filed in WBC number 835. The writ petition, WBC number 835/2023. Counter affidavits. Your land revenue is not annexed here,
I have it next.
not part of the document.
Yes, it is there, my lord, in the last case. Page 34, annex 1606,
1606.
my lord. Next, 3, my lord, land documents, land clear tax document,
Page
34. Particular is page 35.
that is challan.
My lord.
This is still cover.
Other document I have nothing, because that did not dispute outside.
The said stand of the tendering authority, that is the director, Inland Water Transport Assam, has not been specifically traversed by the petitioner as Pachu Dutta. Full stop.
My lord, one thing, my lord, the comparative statement shows, my lord, it is been submitted, my lord, land valuation certificate submitted. NOC not applicable, land.
Have you controverted that stand of the director?
No, my lord, they said, my lord, land document I have submitted.
So have you controverted the stand taken by the director in the counter affidavit that land revenue clearance certificate was submitted only on offline mode, not in the online mode? Have you controverted it?
My lord, so far they have, my lord, I have given my reply, my lord.
Reply, but have you controverted specific
Yes.
denial and statement?
My lord,
Where is the land clearance certificate? I submitted on online. Because Fakhruddin, immediately after online opening of bids, had lodged the complaint.
Lordship, kindly have a look, my lord, page 835, my lord. WBC 835, reply at page 70,
830
para 6.
reply.
Then as the correctness of the statement and same is the contradicted minutes, and so dependent submitted the land revenue document both online, offline, he said now, my lord. Copy of the hard copy, which was the extract online tender.
Except online.
The same can be evident from the list of documents submitted by the petitioner, page 31, annexure 2.
Mr. Bormia has
Lord.
contended that the from the list of documents, it has been sought to contain that
In other case, list of document.
comma by referring to a challan form dated 16/7/2022. Page 31.
Yes, my lord. Other case, my lord, page 31, list of documents, what
I have seen page 31, page 32 and 33.
Page-
So your contention
Yes, yes.
It is
That-
already mentioned there in the deposit salary.
the petitioner had complied with the condition number 4 of the tender notice and clause number 7 of the detailed terms and tender. Details, terms and conditions of the tender notice. Of the tender document. Post on it. The learned counsel for the respondents have contended that the document which the petitioner as Pachu Dutta has referred to, comma, is only a challan form. Evidencing deposit of land revenue. Poster on perusal of the document on which the petitioner as Pachu Dutta has heavily relied on, comma, it is found that the same is a challan form dated 16/7/2022, which indicates that the petitioner as Pachu Dutta deposited land revenue amounting to rupees 1.75, right?
Right.
In respect of the periodic patta land he had offered while seeking settlement of the 2 ferry services. Full stop. A challan form only indicates deposit of land revenue. A challan form like the one the petitioner as Bachu Dotto has referred to only indicates that the land revenue in respect of the plot of land has been deposited. Full stop. The same deposit of land revenue cannot be equated with a land revenue clearance certificate. Full stop. What the tender terms and tender conditions, what the terms and conditions of the tender notice and the tender document required was that the bidder had cleared the land revenue in respect of the land, in respect of the plot of land he had offered periodic pata land, standing in his own land, he had offered while seeking settlement of the ferry service. Full stop. Payment of deposit of land revenue may not always result in clearance of the land revenue.
Yeah, my lord.
Full stop. In such view of the matter, the submission advanced by the petitioner as Bachu Dotto that the challan form evidencing deposit of land revenue in respect of his periodic pata land is to be equated with a land revenue clearance certificate cannot be countenanced.
My lord, he has also, my lord, submitted
A
challan.
plea
my lord.
has been advanced.
Challan, my lord, that
At
can
this
be revealed
stage,
from
the
the.
plea has been advanced by Mr. Borbuya, learned counsel for the petitioner that Bachu Dotto, that the petitioner as Fakhruddin Borbuya had also deposited a challan form evidencing deposit of land revenue at the time of submission of his online bid. Full stop. On a query made to Mr. Borbuya as to whether such a plea has been taken in the in any of the three writ petitions filed by the petitioner as Bachu Dotto, he has fairly submitted that such a plea has not been taken in any of the three writ petitions. Full stop. The technical bids were submitted. Technical bids were opened in the e-procurement portal, and the documents submitted by the participant bidders in respect of the two ferry services, Katinga ferry service and Rajnagar ferry service, were visible to all the participant bidders in the said portal at the time of opening of the technical bids. Full stop. When the petitioner as Fakhruddin Borbuya made a complaint as regards the deficiency on as regards the deficiency in respect of the land revenue clearance certificate of the petitioner as Bachu Dotto. The petitioner as Bachu Dotto ought to have realized to raise such a plea in respect of the deficiency in respect of the land revenue clearance certificate submitted by the petitioner, that's Fakhruddin Barvia, and could have easily raised such included could have easily included such contention in the complaint filed by him on
2016.
18 December, madam.
18,
23, 12, 22,
23,
12, 22.
2022.
Page 40.
Full stop. In view of such fact situation, comma, the plea raised at the time of hearing by Mr. Barvia is not to be is not acceptable. Full stop. In view of the discussion made above and for the region assigned therein, comma, the decision taken by the departmental standing committee in the meeting dated in the review meeting dated
12 month. 12 month.
12, 1 to 20.
12
Ah.
month.
12 page
before that. Before that. The tendering authority, seeking settlement of ferry services like the ones under reference here, comma, has the right to rigidly enforce the terms and conditions of the tender notice and the tender document, whereby it invited bids from eligible bidders. If the tendering authority has rigorously adhered to the terms and conditions of the tender notice and the tender document, comma, the court exercising its discretionary exercising the power of judicial review has to exercise restraint. Full stop. While exercising the power of judicial review in respect of award of contracts, comma, the court should concern itself primarily with the question whether there has been any infirmity in the decision-making process. Full stop. The court's jurisdiction under Article 226 of the in such matters is limited, and the court should normally exercise judicial restraint unless illegality or arbitrariness on the part of the tendering authority is apparent on the face of the record. Full stop. The tendering authority, having authored the tender notice and the tender document, is the best person to understand and appreciate the requirements and interpret the tender notice and the tender document. Full stop. Where a decision is taken by where the decision taken by the tendering authority is manifestly in consonance with the language of the tender notice and the tender document and subserves the purpose for which the tender is subserves the purpose for which the bids were invited, comma, the court in its exercise of judicial power only looks into the aspect as to whether the decision is lawful, and it is not the purpose of the court to see as to whether the decision is sound. Full stop. Where it is submitted that the bid value offered by the petitioner, thus Bachu Dotto, was higher than the total bid values offered by the petitioner, thus Fakhruddin Bormiya, comma, it is settled that price is not the only criteria in the matter of awarding the settlement. Full stop. The tendering authority, which full stop. Such a contention is not available for the petitioner, thus Bachu Dotto, is not available to be raised by the petitioner, thus Bachu Dotto, as his bids submitted in respect of the two tender processes, two ferry services, were found to be non-compliant to the terms and conditions set forth in the tender document and tender notice and the tender document. In view of the discussion made above and for our agents assigned therein, comma, this court has found no merit in the petitions, three read petitions filed by the petitioner as Bachu Dotto, comma, that is WBC number 835. Oh, 85. Which one is first? 835/2023. WBC number 1606/2023 and WBC number 305/2023. Aguai piche serial likhi dibo. What is the pair in the other whisker? Fakhruddin Bormiya?
Well, the same melody. That was a deficiency in not filing the.
Any interim order operating?
Yes, sir. If not to settle
Settle.
the for is the returnable debt, that may be vacated.
Okay. The same, the said three petitions are accordingly dismissed.
Melody, my petition.
Interim orders, if any. The interim or in which one interim order?
3 and
First one, my lord, the
3 and 4.
8323, my lord.
Okay.
His case, my lord, by.
The repetition. WBC, prepared by the petitioner as Pokrodin Borbuya is disposed of with a direction.
My lord, his prayer is, my lord, only for my lord lordship. Kindly have a look at his prayer at page 21 and 22, 22 and 23, my lord. Meeting held on is infectious otherwise. Rajnagar-
Disposed of with the observation that the tendering authority is at liberty to proceed from the stage. No, in your repetition in interim order was passed? No.
Yes, my lord, in item number 3 and 4. But
The
as on
interim
date, I'm
orders-
running, my lord, a daily basis.
Accordingly, the interim orders passed in any of these three repetitions, stand accordingly recalled.
With your best.
Full stop. The repetition prepared by the students is disposed of, with the observation that the tendering authority is at liberty to proceed from the stage to proceed and to bring the process of settlement in respect to the two ferry services, one Jatinga, and two Rajnagar, to its logical conclusion. The interim order passed in WPC, in the repetition WPC number 8323
That is
2022, stands accordingly merged.
My lord, this will be complied within week because my lord, my learned friend, my lord, his client is enjoying by the daily settlement.
His thing has been recalled.
My lord, as on date, my lord, I'm running, my lord, daily
Yes,
basis.
my lord, so that should be
Okay,
stopped, my lord.
okay.
Till the
Logical
decision comes.
conclusion, within a period of 1 month from today.
And 1 month, my lord, is March is the last day, my lord. So if it is 1 month.
Don't, I have decided your repetition.
My lord, this is 1 week, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, is nothing.
1 month, my lord, it will some 1 month.
Because when they already.
month.
Within a period of 2 weeks from the date
Yes,
of submission of a certified copy of this order by the petitioner as Pokrodin Borbuya and the office of the Director Inland Water Transport Assam.
My lord, it
Master,
is-
master.
has to be 1 month because I have already deposited. my lord.
What right he got, my lord?
Then I'll direct MS Bora to refund whatever it is.
My lord,
Lordship, I will
since
come,
I'm
my lord.
running, my lord, daily basis.
Any access, Mr. Borbuya or Council petitioner.
That may not be
Yes.
given, my lord.
Give your
Master.
best, my
Huh?
lord.
What is the IA?
I am, my lord, segregate. That has been disposed of.
In view of.
It has been already disposed of, my lord.
Both of them. Both ferry service, they have.
IA to kiman no.
3053.
Allow like.
Same
It is
number.
already disposed of.
Give your-
Master.
Yes.
My lord, item 5.
Item number
Aye.
5,
Lordship, my senior is in Lexing court number 14. Kindly pass over the matter for timely.
Okay.
I'm being, my lord, second time I may not be there, my lord.
Second half, there may not be also at 2:30, there may be farewell also.
Or can it be like this, my lord, lordship fix the matter on Tuesday or what, Thursday? As per the order, my lord, they need to have produced the records.
Records are available or not?
My senior will know, Lordship.
Okay,
My senior.
I'll
will-
intimate-
if somebody here,
Lordship.
if records are available with Mr. Kayal, we'll fix it in the next week. If the records are not available, some more time may be required 10 days.
Any Tuesday, Thursday, my lord.
We'll find out.
That will do.
We'll
I'll
find
be
out.
here, my lord. I'll try to contact him right now, my lord.
Item 7.
Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, in this matter, learned senior government advocate Dina will appear, my lord. He just breaks lordship. Kindly.
Legs.
We have filed our affidavit. They may file their
Pleadings are complete.
Okay.
lordship may fix.
What is the matter?
Lordship, what has happened? We are association of bus owners. Now, in violation of the law, they have restricted our stoppages in the district of Dibrugarh town. Now this is the third time we have come to the court. In the earlier 2 occasions.
Okay, that is the subject.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, possible will arise for 2-3 minutes.
My lord.
We come back. If the NAT is available, we'll proceed,
My lord.
right?
Proceed.
We'll come back just 2-3 minutes.
My lord. Obliged.
Full stop, Mr. MS MD Boran, Standing Council Transport Department, has submitted that she is being led by Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate Assam in this case. Full stop. As Mr. Nath is engaged in another court, she has paid for deferment of the case. Full stop, as agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, lays the case on next Thursday.
My lord.
16.
Obliged, my lord.
For orders item number 9.
9. Komal Kodita.
Last occasion, my lord.
None appears. I bought a good. PN Goswami was asked. Yes. PHE. MS Bormon, can you inform any standing council PHE? Pick up something.
Item number 10.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, in this read petition, my lord, on the earlier occasion, it has been directed to my lord take this matter along with the read petition number 118/2023. My lord, but it has been, my lord, annexed by the registry with some, my lord, other records.
Other record.
Other record.
Okay.
My lord, the number is 118 to 2022.
2022.
Your lordship.
2022. No.
They have, my lord, the record of 23, my lord.
23.
That has, that 23 that has been disposed of, but our is.
The case record tagged with this rate petition is WBC 118/2022.
My lord, in August it is.
Okay, but it is correctly reflected. Record is correct.
Yes,
Ma'am.
lordship, the cause list is wrong.
Cause this is
Cause
wrong.
list is
So,
And it has been shown as disposed of, this matter is not disposed of, lordship.
oh, not disposed
Yes,
of.
lordship. These 2 matters are supposed to be,
Huh? Which record you want?
My lord, 118/2022, my lord. 22, my lord.
It is correct. The record,
But in the.
all this is wrong,
My lord, cause this is wrong, my lord.
but your purpose is served.
My lord, purpose is, but that, my lord, that, in my lord, that, my lord, disposed of that has been, my lord, reflecting the court cause list. And my lord, then the.
Okay, that is a clerical one.
yes, sir.
Now, what is your submission?
My lord, that, my lord, reflecting the properly, that, my lord, it has been.
Or you want it properly reflected in the cause list?
My lord, both the matters, my lord.
And lordship will be filing our affidavit in their matter.
Huh?
I will be filing our affidavit in their matter. We have not.
In this writ petition.
Yes, the. writ
You are
petition.
respondent here.
Yes, lordship.
You are petitioner in the other one.
Yes, lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, however, we have not received a copy. We have entered appearance. Lordship. We have not received a copy of the petition, lordship.
Oh, writ petition.
Yes, lordship.
Have you entered appearance here?
Yes, lordship.
Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, we have, my lord, by way of dusty, my lord, we have, my lord, served the notice. But
Anyway, a request has come.
My lord, yes,
If
my
you
lord,
have
I
the
will-
copy of the writ petition, extra copy, you
my lord,
can.
during the course
do
of
it.
the day, during the course of the day. I will-
Okay, Mr. Bikidas, heard Mr. Bikidas, learning counsel for the writ petitioner.
Which one double check?
State Council? Revenue? Any revenue? No. MSM Bormon? Learned Junior Government Advocate Assam for the respondent number 2, 3, 4. Any forest? MS? M. Kolita, Learned Council representing? PN Goswami.
I am for 2 and 3.
Learned Standing Council Forest Department for the respondent number 5.
Soil conservation.
Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Council GMC for the respondent number 6.
6.
You can represent chairman?
Chairman, I think.
What is this? Guwahati Municipal Development Corporation. Is there any entity like that?
My lord, GMC is there, my lord.
Metropolitan.
Guwahati Municipal Development Corporation.
My lord.
Is there any entity like that?
That development, no.
I have not come across.
My lord, there is.
Wrong.
My lord, I have.
He cannot represent, I think, wrong. If you correct it by,
Lordship, my lord, kindly allow me liberty may be granted to correct.
no, nowadays you have to file amended cost title as part of notification before the registry
But then-
or IA.
Respondent number 4 is represented by the standing council, my lord. Our dairy is
Okay. M. Bormon, 2 and 3. Forest M. Kolita, 5 and 7.
yes.
Okay, M. Bormon, add 8. Officer in charge.
Right.
And MS N. Begum, Learned Council for the respondent number 9. Full stop. MS Begum has submitted that a copy of the writ petition along with annexure be furnished to her to enable her to file counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 9. First of Mr. Das, Learned Counsel for the petition, has undertaken to serve furnish a copy of the writ petition along with annexure to MS Begum by tomorrow.
My lord, tomorrow.
By tomorrow, first of MS Begum has prayed for and is granted.
Lordship may kindly fix the date for us.
How much time?
Lordship, maybe after 16th,
3 weeks time,
not 3 weeks.
2 weeks time to file the counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 9. Full stop. The office to correct that the writ petition to be tagged with the writ petition or with the present writ petition is the writ petition WBC number 118/2023 to 22. So, as it is incorrectly reflected in the cause list that the record tagged with this writ petition is of WBC number 118/2023 within bracket D/O bracket close.
Lordship, I'd like to pray for a date, Lordship, since we have urgency in the matter.
After 2 weeks.
Lordship, kindly.
Place the case after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the office.
For hearing item number 12.
Lordship has wanted PHC council.
Oh, yes, PHE in item number 9. 9, item number 9. I, Bothakur, was asked to obtain instruction in this matter. What is the subject? Non-payment or what?
Non-payment matter.
Non-payment.
That the last page, Lordship may see, they have admittedly, my lord, page 31. Out of 15 lakhs, they have verified 11,77,000. Page 31, madam.
Page 31. To the chief engineer.
Then another amount, 2,56,000. This is the. And this is in the, my lord,
Okay.
21, they have. verified.
Correct. Now, Komal Kolita, 15,22,122.
And another amount, my lord, 2,56,857.
Then we should reflect the name of Mr. P. N. Goswami in
Yes.
the respondent side in the call list. I think it will be better.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, had Mr. J. Roy, learned senior counsel, assisted by M.S. B. Sharma, learned E. Shaha, B. Shaha, learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. The subject matter of this contempt petition is not non-payment of an amount. You are confiding to this 15 lakh
Yes.
of an amount of rupees 15 lakh 22,122, comma. Which is contended to be due in respect of a contract work executed by the petitioner for the Public Health Engineering Department, Assam. So Mr. Roy, and senior counsel for the petition, has submitted that as per annexer 4 to this contempt petition, comma, the said amount is admittedly due, full stop, on 12/10/2023, comma, Mr. Ivo Thakur, and counsel representing Mr. P. N. Goswami, and standing counsel PHE, was asked to obtain instruction in the matter, full stop. MS
M. Kalita, your lordship.
M. Kolita, learned counsel representing Mr. P. N. Goswami, and standing counsel PH, has submitted that no instruction has been received till date. Full stop. Let the case be listed on /20/21. Is it fixed matter? It's not fixed matter. 20/11/2023, reflecting the name of Mr. P. N. Goswami, and standing counsel PHE in the respondent side.
There is,
Though it is a contempt matter,
along with 15 lakh, there is another amount down below, my lord, 2,56,000, that is also due.
there is another one, somebody else's name.
That is me.
Huh? Okay, 15, I could what? And rupees 2,56,856. Huh? In respect of two contract works.
Yes.
Huh?
Obliged, your lord.
Right.
Item number 12.
Chandrali Builders.
Lordship, my senior counsel is engaged in another court. Kindly pass over the matter for time being.
Please.
What is the case?
My lord, actually, there was an amendment in the Municipality Act. I'm for the Silchar Development Authority. Earlier, I was having the power to issue the building permission and all. Later on, this power was transferred to the Municipality Board. Now, the petitioner hearing started taking up the lands and making contracts as per the old laws. The law which says the certain specification of the lands are required, and according to their specification of the land, they started taking the land. Now, on 2012, on the month of May, the power was transferred from Silchar Development Authority to the Municipality Board. Now, when this power was transferred, there were certain amendments, and that amendments also has brought certain changes in the specification of the land, as well as certain some modification that has to be introduced in the construction of commercial building. And now, my lord, since they have already purchased certain lands, and by following the certain old rules, that's why they are saying that since this particular transfer of power as well as certain amendment was not informed to them. In the year,
They have purchased lands.
yes, yes,
Right. They want to construct.
yes.
Whether they got building permissions
That is
at the time of filing this writ petition.
My lord, they have not got the building permission from the Silchar Municipality Board. Now, I am for the development. My role ends.
Tell me
Yes,
I have not opened the file.
I have
I
understood.
am trying to find out where is the case.
Yes.
So They have purchased the land, they can purchase land,
Correct.
no issue. So for building permission is concerned, there is a competent authority.
Yes,
So to construct anything, they have to take building permissions,
Definitely.
right?
yes, ma'am.
Now, whether these petitioners have taken building permission prior to that,
No, my lord.
filing the, at the time of filing
No,
the
sir.
writ petition, no.
No, the issue
So
is,
authorities have been changed
yes,
and laws have been changed.
correct.
So this is the case,
That is
sum
the
and
case.
substance.
That is the. Now there was a meeting held saying that since we have already purchased the land based on the old rules and regulations, now can there be some relaxation?
No,
Because the
that-
new
no.
authority is not providing them any,
It cannot be.
yes, the new authority has said
Law
that-
is settled.
yes,
Where is Mr. Sigdar?
He's my senior counsel.
Is he available today?
He's engaged in another court.
Okay. You are representing all respondents?
no, my lord, I am for Silchar Development Authority, respondent number 5, the authority who have transferred the power.
The power has been transferred to the government.
To the municipality board.
Municipal board.
Yes.
Who represents municipal board?
Uh,
And who represents director of town and country planning? Who represents Department of Municipal Administration?
We have not filed a counter. We have
Mr.
not filed a counter.
But the legal point,
Yes, that stands.
but MS Sharma, you represent whom?
One of the municipal department, municipal administration department.
And you represent? Respondent number 5.
Yes, my senior Mr. SP Chaudhary is representing. Mr.
And who represents
120.
municipal board? S. Dutta.
S. Dr. His name.
Nobody is available. What to do? Writ petition filed. Any response? Nirendra Narayan Tagore, who is he?
Chairman of the board.
Municipal board. Okay. Okay, let us timing then. Let us see. You wait for some time.
Obliged.
Next.
Item number 13.
The prayer. There is no representation on behalf of the petitioner today on call. Full stop. As the writ petition pertains to the year 2014, let the case, for inch of justice, be listed again on /30/11/2024. Full stop. In the event of non-representation on the next date of listing, court to consider about passing of appropriate order.
Production list item number 1.
15, 14, 14.
Go to hearing.
What did you? It's a very long this one. This one,
14.
what about
I-
14?
14.
14. Might be your lordship. Lordship, here the petitioners are the lordship, the flood affected landless people of indigenous people of North Lothimpur lordship. Dhakuakhana lordship. So lordship, here they have challenged the lordship, particularly the notice issued by the government to evict them from the land they have.
1 minute, Lal Gogoi.
Lordship.
How many petitioners? Two.
Two, Lord.
Two.
Two petitioners.
Okay, what happened?
Lordship, they are the landless people, flood affected people of the Lordship.
Where is certificate? Flood affected?
No such certificate. Lordship.
Huh?
No such certificate.
Only claim.
Claim. Lord.
Only claim.
But they have been residing there for last 43 years, or since 1980, by paying revenue also, land revenue also, except I have annexed. Lordship. The issue here is not if the at page 24, the notice of eviction that has been issued by the government. Lordship.
Notice of eviction.
That has been issued under wrong premises. Lordship. But my argument with that submission. Lordship.
Come to page 13.
Page 13. Lordship.
It is Bedokoli.
Yes. Page
Zorimona. Now, village name Moghuli.
Moghuli, Lordship.
Hmm.
On the other hand,
Let us see the cheetah or whatever.
Sita Lordship, it is at page 17.
Oh, page 15.
15, Lordship, yes.
Grazing.
Lordship, here it is
Page 15.
page 15, Lordship.
Grazing.
Dark number of postal number.
Whatever tag number, the land
No,
status is grazing.
this is the land Lordship they have applied for settlement at page 15.
Page 15.
Lordship,
So remark, column 11.
Lordship. Go.
Column 11.
Yes.
Grazing.
I go grazing that.
Grazing.
Prosper. But however, Lordship, the next page, in the page 20.
Page
20.
17. Gu Soronia Pothar.
Lordship. Go Soronia Pothar.
Ah.
Page 20, Lordship. That will be of importance, relevance, Lordship. Page 20. 21 is the original and 20 is the
Land is
for what purpose useful? That column 3. Column 3, Lordship, for what purpose useful the land is? For residential purpose. And
no.
If page 21 is the original. Lordship.
Page 21.
Yes.
Read the
Yes.
read the column 4.
Column 4. Column which we can
What is the what is written in Assamese?
195 আগৰ
No,
grazing
that
mark.
is the above it.
Above it, Lordship, সংৰক্ষণ কৰিব লগা মাটি. It's written.
195 Dagor grazing mati. Then next column, what is the?
এই চৰণীয়া পথাৰৰ সংৰক্ষণৰ ভিতৰত নপৰে.
No, that column, what is written above it?
ওচৰৰ
Usoror.
হয়, ওচৰৰ সংৰক্ষণ থকা মাটিৰ পৰা কিমান দূৰত? কিমান ওচৰৰ
Who has written this?
This is the copy certified seal of the circle officer is also there. Below, Lord.
Is there any affidavit?
Yes, my lord. My here is the
1 minute. 1 minute. Sub-Inspector. Sub-Inspector of Food and Civil Supplies, Consumer Affairs filing affidavit on behalf of Deputy Commissioner.
that is also
The circle officer, my lord.
Huh?
Circle officer.
The circle officer.
Yes, my lord. That's what
Huh?
it says. I've been authorized to swear this affidavit by the circle officer. Dhokwakhana Revenue Service.
Huh?
Lordship.
Where it is stated in the affidavit?
Paragraph 1 of the affidavit, my lord.
I am working as Sub-Inspector of Food and Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs, Dhokwakhana. I am authorized to swear this affidavit.
By the circle officer.
Deputy Commissioner. Here it is Deputy Commissioner.
here, Lordship, actually 2 affidavits are here, Lordship. I have been subject 2 affidavits. One is authorized by Deputy Commissioner and another is by circle officer.
Yes.
Okay.
Both have been submitted, filed by
So Food and Civil Supply Sub-Inspector is filing affidavit on behalf of Deputy Commissioner.
As
It
it
is
appears.
MS Sharma, it is up to MS Sharma. Food Inspector filing
That's
affidavit in land matters. Instead of dealing with food, he is busy with land.
the source of food, my lord.
My contention here is that Lordship, the notice has been issued on the wrong premise.
Hmm?
The notice which has been issued to the petitioners.
One minute.
Yes, yes.
Both the affidavits say one thing, that the land was reserved for grazing, that 2 kathas, 10 lectures of land under Dag number 195. That's grazing land. That's the stand in both the affidavits. Paragraph 4 of the affidavit filed on behalf of the Deputy Commissioner and paragraph 6 of the affidavit filed on behalf of the Circle Officer.
Okay. I last order, that is.
Admittedly, paragraph 6 and
4.
Take the affidavit of Ms. Sharma of response number 4.
Lordship.
Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, paragraph 5, paragraph 6, paragraph 5, paragraph 6 again. Right? Duplication of paragraphs.
And
Are you denying the fact that this is not a village grazing reserve?
Here because of that.
No. Are you denying this fact that this plot of land is reserved in your revenue records as village grazing reserve land?
That question would not, that answer would be.
That is no. Then you are in that plot of land which is reserved for VGR. Right? On what is the ground of challenge now?
Here, Lordship, first of all, the notice, I'm on the notice chapter.
What notice?
Because notice is at page 24 in vernacular.
Page
24. Lordship, prior to that, Lordship, I would like to point out that I had order dated 2/8/23. The Honorable Court has directed to produce the SITA of the Lordship 195 that is in connection with this case. Now come to notice, Lordship. They are saying that I am occupying land of ITM. Whereas at page 19, they are saying that this is not a ITI. The notice itself is bad in law.
What order you are looking at?
Order dated 2/8/23. Order dated 2/8/23 of the Honorable Court.
2023. Since an order has been made in by previous order, MS Sharma.
My lord.
Shall I once again furnish a copy?
No, my lord, not required. I've seen it. My lord, Lordship grants me 10 days time, my lord. Yes, I'll get the record.
Now, since it has emerged from the affidavit that it appears to be a village grazing reserve land.
My lord.
Now, court has asked for Jamabandi and Sitha. Otherwise, also they are paying Bedakholi Jarimana, which is encroachment penalty. Radha Kanu and Jokpal Singh.
Yes.
Otherwise, everything is clear. Rakpal Singh, 2011. And second is also Radha Kanu, Supreme Court.
1998,
All Supreme Court.
my lord, yes.
So only thing is ascertainment whether it has been de-reserved in the meantime. If it is de-reserved, there may be slight hope. There may be slight hope.
But they may.
If it still it is VGR,
That, my lord, the affidavit says.
says, but court want to ascertain
Yes,
it because
yes.
the LAC
Yes.
had sought for de-reservation.
De-reservation,
If-
my lord.
And
I
the
will-
power is exclusively vested in the deputy commissioner.
My lord.
If he had de-reserved the land in the meantime, then they might have a case. Yes, A.R. Tawilder, heard Mr. A.R. Tawilder, and counsel for the petition, M.S.S. Sharma, junior government advocate for the state respondents post of the state state council, by order dated 2/8/2023, was asked to produce a certified copy of the Chita and a certified copy of the Jababandi, pertaining to Dag number 195, post of. The learned state council was also asked to obtain instruction as to whether the plot of land, involved in this writ petition, had been de-reserved from the category of village grazing reserve, within bracket VGR, post of. M.S. Sharma, learned state council, has submitted that she has not yet received the instructions and has prayed for listing of the case after 10 days. Post of the prayer made by M.S. Sharma is allowed to list the case on 30/11.
Deeply acknowledged.
Item number 1,
Obliged.
action list.
This is all. So here, my lord, my father, my lord, he was the other, there was the Patadar, my lord, previous land.
How many petitioners?
2, my lord.
Jayanti did not.
The mother and the son, my lord.
Mother and the son, meaning one family.
Yes, my lord.
Okay,
Lordship will kindly come to page 33, my lord.
33.
Patta land, my lord. And this is in the name of Subhas Devnath. That is the
Patalan.
Patta land, my lord.
1 minute.
Subhas Devnath is the, my lord, husband of the petitioner number 1, father of the
Serial number
106, my lord.
106.
Lordship will kindly come to page 35 again.
With the required entry in the right side,
That will be in the last page, my lord.
last page.
It is there itself. In fact,
Sorry. Please take us to that point.
my lord.
In the vernacular, where is it? Not no vernacular. It is English. Now it is English.
Both are available. my lord.
Huh?
Both are available now.
Both are available.
Yes,
Okay. Good.
Then we are downloaded it from the net itself. Which one turn on the session? No?
Subhas. Okay, then what happened then?
The Lordship will in
You have not checked.
Lordship, in fact, I'm sorry, my lord. Page 35, my lord, your Lordship will see the name of the petitioner number 1 at serial number 121.
Huh? Page
35.
35.
Yes, my lord.
35.
Serial number 131. Sorry, 121.
35, 121.
This is the petition number 1.
Okay, petition
Now-
number 1.
Again, your Lordship will kindly come to page 44.
44.
This is another patta number, my lord. That's lordship will see the serial number at 3.
So where is the right side entry is, I could understand that the land area.
Lordship, the land area, on the right side, page 44, lordship will see. I'll just point out one.
PS 44 I have seen.
At the right side, my lord, by order dated 19/7/2011, Patradar Sri Subhash Devnath, part number so and so in connection with father's death.
Page
Right,
44.
Page 44 itself. On the right.
Matters related to Mr. This is type copy or what?
No, my lord, this is downloaded from the net. Downloaded from the net, my lord.
Okay.
Now, lordship again, lordship.
How much area? Any idea? Patta numbers?
Patta numbers, lordship I have mentioned, my lord. I'll just.
Area is not mentioned or what?
Here it is not mentioned, but lordship will find.
Area is not mentioned. Okay.
Lordship will find the area at page, page 6, paragraph 3, my lord.
Huh?
Page 6, paragraph 3, my lord. My lord, in fact, my lord, I'm even not even aware, my lord, as to how much land is there. Because, my lord, it was maintained by my father, my lord. My father expired in last November. But taking advantage of that, my lord, I'm just petition number 2 is just 22 years old. Taking advantage of that, my lord, some land mafia is behind, my lord. I'll just place those, my lord. There are 2 plots of lands, my lord. One is, my lord, 4 quotas, 8.72 lesses. The other is 3 bighas, 2 quotas, sorry, 3 quotas, 10 lesses of land. What has happened, my lord? After my father's death, my lord, the land mafia.
When he died?
Now, lordship will kindly come to page 57, my lord. This is a notice, my lord, issued by this senior section officer, engineer, who is not even authorized under the public premises act.
Structures PG colony. The
My lord, here there is no description of the land. It is, my lord, addressed to this petitioner number 2, who is not the patadar, my lord. Not by the estate officer. Lordship has seen, my lord. Under the public premises eviction of unauthorized act, my lord, it has to be by the estate officer. It is, my lord, issued by the, and lordship, another remarkable lordship, it is Amingaon. Top, my lord, in NF Railway Office of the Senior So-and-so, Amingaon, Guwahati. It is not even within jurisdiction, my lord. This area becomes under Maligaon, my lord. There is the Kamakya jurisdiction. He acts beyond his jurisdiction here. Now, lordship, we file an application, my lord, on 15th, say that is Annexure C at page 58. Reply.
Yes, Mr. Gupta, this is notice under Public Premises Act, not the description.
Nothing is there, my lord.
This is vague. You take your instructions. If you unauthorized occupants act, then there has to be a particular form.
Form is there.
And
Schedule is
schedule should be there, and there should be a record that this is the railway land and the basis of such claim.
Now,
Right,
lordship,
and there has to be a particular prescribed form. A, B, C cannot issue such notice
that is there.
under the Public
Lordship,
Premises Act.
the crux is at page 62, my lord. If your lordship sees.
59 also I have seen.
Yes, my lord. Lordship will kindly come to now 50,
59 I have also seen.
62, your lordship. This is the, my lord, background. One, this is on the basis of a letter.
This is, we are not into background now.
No, lordship.
We are into the form, the manner in which a person is sought to be evicted. If you have power under Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Act 1971,
No.
and that has to be by an estate officer
Yes.
in a prescribed form, in a particular manner, giving a hearing.
Yes. That is not there, apparently.
So we'll issue notice, we'll keep it this in abeyance.
My lord.
If good sense prevails for you to withdraw, you withdraw.
My lord, we state it in the returnable date, my lord. We will take instruction.
Only thing,
If
my lord,
good sense prevails on you,
My lord.
you withdraw it.
My lord.
And if you really have a claim,
My lord.
better proceed in accordance with law.
Another thing, this letter was issued on the second notice, page 59. This was on 2/11, giving me 7 days time. They are they have come today itself. They are there, in the play.
Inform Mr. Gupta.
My lord, I will inform you.
Heard Mr. R.D. Learned Counsel for the petitioners, and Mr. H. Gupta, Learned Central Government Counsel for the respond number 1, 2, and 3. Full stop. Yes, Mayor in Council. Who is he?
Well, he is the what commissioner of the GMC.
By name, they have made him.
You should have made him by designation.
No, because it is on his personal capacity. Lordship is because we
Notice will go not be allegation of malafide.
there are even
No, who is behind this railway authorities?
in fact it is railway, but at the instance of this this person.
The two petitioners, comma, who are the mother and a son. How many sons he has?
One.
Okay. And the son of one late Subhash Devnath. Full stop. The petitioners have projected that late Subhash Devnath was the absolute owner of 2 plots of land. Paragraph 3, Roman 1 aseta. A plot of land measuring 4 kathas, 8.72 lechas under DAG number 57, old, comma, renumbered as DAG number 700, comma, renumbered as 700 and recently marked as DAG number 676 and patta number 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. How many? 3.
There are other lands as well, Milord. But
You are submitting only 2. 3. There are 3. Pencil dark.
3, Milord, page 7 also. 1 quarter 5 less of land under that number so and so.
Mr. Dey has referred to the documents annexed to the writ petition to submit that all the 3 plots of land are periodic patta lands. The petitioners have approached this court to assail a notice dated 13/7/2023 within bracket Annexure B and
$59.
And a notice dated 2/11/2023 within bracket Annexure D, whereby the respondent authorities in the NF Railway have asked the petitioners to vacate from the plots of land by demolishing the structures on the premise that the petitioners are occupying lands belonging to the respondent railway. Full stop. Mr. Dey has submitted that there is no description of the plots of land wherefrom the petitioners are sought to be evicted. There are no descriptions in the said 2 notices about the descriptions or plots of land in the said two notices from which the petitioners are sought to be evicted. Full stop. He has further submitted that the notices are not some public premises. No, some public premises. Are not issued by the competent authority. By the authority authorized
Under section.
under the provisions of the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Act 1971, nor the same are in prescribed form. Full stop. As the notices are vague in character, comma, the notices are liable to be. I have suffered from grave illegalities. Full stop. Mr. Gupta, learned standing sees appearing for the respondent railway authorities has sought for some time to obtain instructions in the matter. Full stop. Issue notice returnable on December 1st. 8. As Mr. Gupta has appeared and accepted for 1 and 3, has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of the respondent number 1 to 3, no formal notice need to be issued. However, Mr. Dale and counsel for the petition shall furnish 3 copies of the act. Read petition along with annexure during the course of the day. Post of the petitioner shall also take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 4 by registered post with AD within by tomorrow. Full stop. Having regard to the full stop. A perusal of the 2 notices, comma, dated, comma, 13/7/2022, Annexure B, Roman and dated 2/11/2023. Within bracket Annexure D. Prima facie. Does not go. Do not reflect the description of the land wherefrom the petitioners are sought to be evicted. Full stop. Prima facie, the notices are not, though the notices have indicated, have claimed that the petitioners are occupying railway lands, comma, the notices prima facie does not go to indicate that the same are under the provisions of the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Act 1971. Full stop. Having regard to the projection made on behalf of the petitioners, comma, it is ordered that till the returnable date, there shall not be any action for eviction of the petitioners from the notices, comma, dated so and so, within bracket so and so, annexure so and so, are kept in abeyance.
May I pay the respondents we at liberty to follow the provisions and proceed, my lord. That
It
would
is
not be a
open.
bar.
So that is why I have said that if the better wisdom prevails, take a decision to recall these notices by the returnable date and place the instruction. Then we will close this. Then we will be at liberty, right?
There is an undertaking also. In case I will-
You will be at liberty then. Get that instruction. Let the better wisdom prevails over the authorities through the estate officer under the provisions in the prescribed form, that is another matter. This kind of notice is not sustainable. Yes, Mr. Bormiya.
I searched him, but I did not get him.
Oh, then,
It's on Wednesday or Tuesday, my lord. If the record comes well and good, doesn't come, lordship will give another date for them.
5, item number 5.
Mr. J.I. Bormiya, learned counsel for the petitioner is present on the request made on behalf of Mr. S.C. Kyle, learned counsel for the respondent. He's standing counsel or what?
Yes, well, standing counsel custom.
On behalf of Mr. S.C. Kyle, learned standing counsel custom. Lays the case on Thursday. Yes, Mr. Sigdar. It seems that the other council, Silchar Municipal Board, is not there.
Is not available.
Whether any building permission was there?
My lord, permission was there seeking permission, but
Seeking permission is one thing.
my lord,
Having permission is one thing.
yes,
Whether you had the permission.
my lord, the permission was not given at that time because there has been some modification of the law and they have.
Oh, is covered. That is why I am asking. Regarding pendency of any application, seeking building permission, right? There was some delay in giving building permission or NOC. In the meantime, law has been changed, giving different land areas, giving different, say, what is
And they have,
far, right?
yes, plural area.
Far, all these things.
Plural area,
Right.
setback.
That you cannot construct. Earlier it was 7-story, now 4-story. All these have been changed. Right? And no NOC was obtained by the petitioner prior to change of law. Then the application, after change of law, the application,
They have
application comes to be processed.
Well,
So
they have
in that-
submitted application that was pending and in the
That-
meantime,
that
law
is
has
the
been changed.
question.
That was unaware
No,
to them.
that is the question, that whether any vested or accrued right on the part of the petition. Mere pendency of any application seeking building permission, and in the meantime, law has been changed, does not create any vested or accrued right in favor of those petitioners or applicants. Okay,
My
yes,
lord-
Sigdar,
my lord,
for the
Mr.
petitioners, as Dotto is not available now.
In other
What to
case,
do?
I will take some instruction, my lord.
Instruction, that is the only question.
Yes, my lord.
NOC obtained earlier or not?
Yes, my lord.
If NOCs are not obtained earlier, in the meantime, law has been changed, more particularly building laws. Exactly. Find out that.
I understand.
Otherwise, lengthy arguments will not do. That is the position. Petition is pending for 9 years. Only for that reason.
Only for one day, my lord.
Huh?
One day, my lord, let him, doctors.
The decision is of prior to 2014.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I may indicate it is from West Bengal. MS petitioners, MS S. Sharma, then a junior government advocate Assam, for the respondent number 1, 2, and 3. And Mr.
K. Vishwakarma on
K.
behalf of-
Vishwakarma, learned counsel for the respondent number
5
are present. Mr. S. Dotto. There is no representation on behalf of the respondent number 4. Today on call. Poster. Raise the case. 20 to 30. Raise the case on 3011.
Obliged.
Mr. Vishwakarma, please inform Mr. Dutta
Yes.
to be present.